What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at Dogecoin as we are approaching the election date for the USA, which is going to be tomorrow. Now, it's a very important day for the entire crypto market, but in particular Dogecoin, simply because Elon Musk is heavily endorsing Donald Trump via X, the Twitter app that he owns. And if Trump wins, that essentially means it's a big bonus for Elon Musk, which Elon Musk is then promoting Dogecoin and also being a huge bonus for Dogecoin. So it's sort of this chain reaction that we have, and it's going to be a very important day for the entire crypto market, but in particular Dogecoin tomorrow. Now, you can see here the market is sort of pricing it in already with a little dump that we have, minus 1% on Bitcoin. A few altcoins are down. Similarly, some 2%, 3%. Dogecoin is actually one of the only coins that is up today, and it's up roughly 3.5%. Now, the reason the market is overall slightly down is obviously we had this huge run up leading up to the election date, and now it's the election week. I think a lot of people have already priced in that Donald Trump has probably won because, the odds were so high on Polymarket for him to win, and obviously now they've slightly fallen. So I think people are just cashing in their profits, and they're not going to be wanting to take that risk of a potential rigging or anything like that. So I think that's the main reason why we're seeing a little dump. And also we talked about this in the previous few videos that, the market has already essentially priced in the election. We got the buy the rumor, and now a lot of people are selling the news. So even if Trump wins, I still think there's going to be a slight sell-off in the market. And even if Kamala wins, I think the slight sell-off will also continue. So either way, I think there's going to be a slight dump. But in the long term, it's obviously beneficial for crypto if Donald Trump wins. Now, if we take a look at the technicals, then obviously we came up to the 0.618 level here on the Fibonacci, and essentially we dumped. And we talked about this in the previous video where we talked about potentially getting some buys in at this area which it's at right now. But the key area we want to be buying at is this area right here, the 0.382 on the Fibonacci, which is roughly at 14 cents. And we haven't come down to that area yet. We're just sort of consolidating right now, and that's what we're going to be waiting for this week. Now, obviously it would have been much better to accumulate slightly prior to this huge run up, but again, that's hindsight, and we have to look at what the chart is doing now. So if we go into a lower time frame here, you'll see that we got nearly a bounce from this level, but instead it tapped into this sort of order block that we have right here, the order block that we created before the huge run up on the 4-hour chart, which is why I also say it's super important to analyze the lower time frames, not just the higher time frames like the daily and the 1 week. So on the 4-hour, we got a nice tap into the order block here, which also, caused this huge run up. And now we're approaching this resistance level that we have right here. So I think we're going to see some sort of a sell-off unless some news comes out. And that's what we're going to have to waiting for. So again, the key news is going to be the election day and if Elon Musk tweets anything about Doge. So if you don't remember, during the Trump campaigns, Elon Musk was saying that he's going to be in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency, which essentially translates to the DOGE, which the DOGE is obviously Doge, and that is Dogecoin. Now, when Trump gets elected, if there's any mention of the Department of Government Efficiency, then that will be, another little spike for Dogecoin. But another key thing to remember is also that every single day there is more Dogecoins being created, and that every time, every day in the future, Dogecoin is worth less and less, and it's harder for Dogecoin to see more of a pump. So I wouldn't be expecting any sort of pump, back up to the $1 mark. I'd definitely be looking at quite conservative levels if you're looking for the long term. But on the shorter term trade, I'm going to be looking to take some sort of position at this level. I don't care if we don't touch this level, because then we're just mitigating risk, and if we do come to this level, then it's great. It means our trade entry point is valid. So first initial entry is going to be here, and second entry is probably going to be right at this level here. So we've already tapped into this area previously and it worked out quite well. So these are the two areas I'm going to be looking to buy at. No stop loss because it is going to be a spot trade. I'm not looking to do derivatives on Doge yet, simply because it's quite volatile, especially with it being the election month. So no derivatives or futures or leverage just yet. But if you do want to be getting futures and derivatives trades every single day, then check out the Discord down below, because we are crushing the market. It's actually insane how many trades we're getting sent a day and how many of them are wins. So make sure to check out down below. But yeah, no futures trades. We're going to be simply entering on spot, and our price targets, our first at least price target is going to be right here at 18 cents. Just sort of even number we're going to be using somewhere at this resistance. So at 35 to 40% profit for our first price target, very nice. Our second price target is probably going to be the previous high we had this year at roughly 23 cents, so nearly 80% profit, and I'm going to be okay with that. I'm not going to be targeting super highs, you know, apart from the long-term port, which we're going to be holding for slightly longer, hopefully targeting like 40-50 cents. But again, it is a meme coin, so I'm not expecting too much, and the short-term trade is just going to be some nice, you know, profits to add back into the long-term port or any of the trades that we find, because the entire market is starting to fall off a bit. You know, we're going to be getting a lot of nice prices, like Fetch, for example. It's already at a really decent level here at, you know, $1.13. It's at the yellow box that we had drawn. It's at a good level. Rune also coming down to the blue level, which is a good zone for us. AVAX also in the buy box, you know, Sol also coming down into the screen zone right here, which is a good buy box for us. So a lot of these coins are slowly falling into our buy boxes, which is good and bad at the same time. We obviously want them to rise, but if they do fall, then it just means we can accumulate slightly more. Now, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Again, if you want to be getting trades every single day, check out the Discord down below. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade Dogecoin or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, then check out all the exchanges down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.